If this video gets affected by COPPA, please join my Discord server to comment on this video. Link in the description. Well, hello everyone, this is Untitled back again, and today we're doing another review on a Plarail item. And this is another one of the birthday presents I got back in February, so yeah. And anyway, if you saw the title and the thumbnail, you should obviously know what this is. But it is a item from last year, and it is the Mega Station building. So yeah. I got this back in February, and this playset was just released last year, so it's pretty new, and it's 420 millimeters tall, I think, and then it has that there, and then it's talking about that it has a light, and it says that has 50 phrases. It's a sound Plarail item. The logo right there, it says Mega Station Building. Then on the picture here we have the E5 Hayabusa, the newer RC version, and then the red Fliner, which comes with a set that I want but sadly don't have. Then saying your Tomy can work on the ramp here, and it has a huge elevator. And then down here the contents are light gimmick, sound gimmick, rail, scene parts, and ages 3 and up. So yeah, let's look at the side of the box. Here's one side. Here's all the parts. And then here's some info about it. Stop, go, track, the elevator, and things. Then here's this. And then it says something about the action rail sets, and you'll find out what that means when we get to looking at the station itself. So yeah, and then it says it has 3 sound modes: Shinkansen, subway train, I'm just calling them subway trains, and then steam locomotive. And then the top of the box is basically the exact same thing. Bottom of the box looks like this. You have all the materials. This side of the box shows that, and then it's saying if you connect it to the Plarail's best 60th best selection set, which is the set where the red Fliner comes from, you can make this huge layout here. And then it's also talking about the newer Series E5 Hayabusa and IR controller set right there. And on the back here, it looks like that. And it talks about the sound buttons, and then the 3 modes, and then how we have like this double sloping system, and then the special selection set, and then yeah. That's pretty much the box. So now let's look at all the smaller things and the pockets that come with this. Alrighty, so here are all the extra things that come with the set besides the station. But before we look at those, let's look at all these pieces of paper. So we'll start off with the main instruction booklet, which is the Mega Station, and all the warnings are here, and all the parts and pieces. And if we open it up, we can see the sticker placement, and then how to put the batteries in, and then a layout you can make. And then it talks about this thing here, which you probably can't tell, but it's pointing to the action rail set, because right there is actually an action rail. So yeah, this playset actually has an action rail on it, and that was one of the reasons I got it. And it talks about the sound buttons and things, and the different modes. And then on the back it shows you a more impressive layout you can make. Then it tells you the expansion layout. Then it's giving you this warning thing here in case your hand gets stuck inside the station bit. So yeah. And then we have the information and stuff. So that was that. And then we get this thing, which I have no idea what this is. But it just came with it, and the only thing I can understand is 2 and 2. Oh, and 3. Oh, and 4. No idea what this is. But yeah. Now let's look at the other things that came with this set. So, the first thing we'll start off with is looking at the rails here. So, besides the station, it also came with a few rails. So it came with 2 long straights, and what's different about these rails is that they actually don't have the Tomy name on them, so you can't really tell a real from a fake. So, yeah, it came with 2 long straights, 2 half straights, which also don't have the Tomy name on them, 8 curves, which also don't have the Tomy name on them, and then 2 slopes, which even these don't have the Tomy name on them. Although, the only way you can really tell they are Tomy is if you look underneath, it'll say, Copyright Tomy, made in Vietnam. It'll say that on the bottom side of all the tracks. And then the curves. Yep. Copyright Tomy, made in Vietnam. And that's how you'll be able to tell your real tracks from your fakes. And now we have come to the only part of this set that I really don't like. Like, look at this thing. This is the lowest of the low I've ever seen Plarail go since newer Plarail Edward. Why? They couldn't put a real pocket in. They just put in this flat thing and just apply stickers to it. What is this? This is it to say budget or something? Is it really that hard to make a blockhead? I mean, seriously. This is like one of the lowest of the lows Plarail has ever done to us. I mean, I can even grab the real Techon. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the real Techon, aka the one that came with the multifunctional station. I mean, they couldn't put a pocket in this thing. Maybe it's because he came with a set already, but look how much more detail an actual pocket has compared to this plastic thing. It's not even 3-dimensional. And then the real pocket actually has moving articulate things. All this has nothing. It's just a plastic thing with stickers. What is this? They even don't mention blockhead on the box, so they aren't even counting this thing as a blockhead. What the heck? But yeah, that was this thing, and let's just get it out of here and move on to the station. Okay, so here is the station, and you can probably tell from this shot here, it is pretty big. So yeah, let's get a closer look at some things. So we have 2 layers of track, and then if we get up close here, you can see I put some blockheads here, 3 of them, and over here we have this sticker. Then back here we have another sticker about saying how to get to the 2nd floor from some stairs way over there, and then some other arrow is on there. But yeah, there's some stairs back there that'll bring you to the 2nd floor. And then over here we have another sticker. And then we have this thing here. And yeah, and then there is this sign here, which I'm going to have to push out to read. So yeah, it's talking about train 1. And fun fact, I actually put this sticker on upside down at first. So yeah, that's why you kind of see a whole bunch of wrinkles in it. Because I had to take the sticker off and reapply it. So yeah, I failed instantly at this sticker. So anyway, I'll put it back on and there'll be a cut. And another thing that's on the first floor are a few chairs. And unlike the transportation, they are both ways around. You can't put pockets on them though. But yeah, there are some chairs there. And then over here, we have the control panel, which we'll look at soon. Then we'll go up the stairs. Before we do that, there's also this bit under here. And then let's go up the stairs here. And we make ourselves to the second floor. Here we can see 2 more pockets. Another sticker. This is something. Then we have a sticker, which is basically almost a direct copy of the one from the multifunctional station. It's saying like, go that way to get to the parking lot, then go that way to get to another parking lot, I'm guessing. Actually, never mind, it's to the train, never mind. And then, if we look on the top level here, you can see there is an action rail right here. But we will get to looking at that later as well. Then back here, there is a sign talking about the highway buses and stuff. And then up here, there's a sign that says Track 2 Super Express. And then over here, we have like this sort of ticket scanner thing. And then we have like a calendar thing. And yeah. And that was the second floor. And then up here we have this big control panel thing that has the lights and stuff. Then a huge sticker and then a clock. Then up here we have this sticker and this sticker. And then we have the elevator, which works like this. And then on top of the elevator we have this helipad. And then on the back side we have this section right here. So we have this ramp for Tomikas, and then there are a few stickers there. This is a few stickers on the ramp too. Then we have this mega station building kind of shop thing here. And then we have that thing there. We have 3 more chairs. And on the back of the elevator thing, it says Plarail Tower 30. Fun fact, on the prototype, instead of saying Plarail, it said Prail. You can probably barely see it, but it says P-R-A-R-A-I-L. Anyway, now that we took a detailed look at the station, let's go to the control panel here and go through all the sounds and things. So, when you turn it on, the lights will turn on and it'll say this. So yeah, there are 3 modes of course, which are the Shinkansen, the underground engine, and the steam locomotive. So we'll go through the Shinkansen first. So before we go to the sounds and phrases, there's this thing that plays like on all 3 modes, so yeah. So anyway, now let's go through the buttons. First, I'll go through this one. And then, get ready for a shocker.
The next Super Express is bound for Central Station.
That's right, you heard it right. It spoke English.
次の新幹線は新中央行きです。The next Super Express is bound for 新中央。次の新幹線は新中央行きです。The next Super Express is bound for 新中央。次の新幹線は新中央夢の浜新都心に止まります。次の新幹線は新都心行きです。The next Super Express is bound for 新都心。
Fun fact, Shinto-sen is actually the location of the multifunctional station.
次の新幹線は夢の浜行きです。The next Super Express is bound for 夢の浜。プラレール百貨店をご利用の際は、コンコースへお回りください。次の新幹線はセントラル駅
And now
行
we're
きです。
back at the beginning. So now let's go to this button.
閉まるドアにご注意ください。1番線、ドア閉まります。自由席は1号車、指定席は2号車です。
And now we're back at the beginning. So now let's look at this lever here. So when you flip the lever, the yellow light will flash.
まもなく1番線に新幹線が参ります。安全策から離れてお待ちください。
And then so yeah. And now let's look at the other modes.
在来線モード。次の電車は新夢の台行きです。次の電車はエアポート快徳新国際空港行きです。本日もプラレール鉄道をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。今度の1番線の電車は未来中央公園行きです。次の電車は未来中央公園行きです。次の電車はプラレールエアポート行きです。次の電車は宝富町行きです。次は新国際空港に止まります。次の電車は新夢の台行きです。閉まるドアにご注意ください。閉まるドアにご注意ください。まもなく1番線に電車が参ります。黄色い線の内側までお下がりください。蒸気機関車モード。本日1番線では60周年特別イベントを開催中です。特別乗車券をお持ちでない方はお乗りになれませんのでご了承ください。写真撮影の際はホームから身を乗り出さないようお願いいたします。本日1番線では60周年特別イベントを開催中です。閉まるドアにご注意ください。いってらっしゃい。良い旅を。まもなく1番線に特別列車が入線します。
So yeah, those were all the phrases of the station. Now, let's take a closer look at this action rail here. So the first one I'm gonna do is the C62. So I'm gonna turn it on. And another note, this engine is not included with the set. So I'm just gonna run it over the action rail, as in like it's just going past it first. Then I'm gonna do the stopping station one. No, keep going. Take two. Yep. Now I'm gonna do it where it just stops at the station. And that's all it does. So now we're gonna do the E235. So I'm gonna turn it on. And we're just gonna roll it over as it's passing over the station. So yeah, it just does the normal station passing sound. The normal passing station sound. So now I'm just gonna bring it back around and have them stop at the station. And it does the exact same phrase as the C62. So yeah. So yeah, that was the review set part of the Mega Station. So what are my thoughts on this thing? Well, my thoughts on this set are a 9.5 out of 10. It's not a perfect 10 out of 10, and this thing right here is the only reason this is the worst thing in existence. Not really. Coronavirus is actually the worst thing in existence. So yeah. Anyway, now we are gonna run a bunch of engines on this thing. In 3, 2, 1, go. that was the running session, folks. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment if this video doesn't, and if this video gets affected by Kappa, comment on my Discord, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And the next video will be on these three.